We've got 6 of these cut out. What are these for? Very good question. These are going to get screwed temporarily in here, like that. Then I'll slide the body over it and then screw the body to these. Then I'll unscrew it all, screw these back onto the body, and then fiberglass them to the body. After they're fiberglassed on there, I'll take the screw out, fill the hole, won't even know that they're there. So let's do that. And there we have it, glassed in. There it is on the bit of wood. The grab on it is not quite enough for my liking, so I just want to extend these down a little bit. And the same on that side, the grab's a little bit less. I've got all these knobbly bits on this time, I don't like them. So, done a few tests. I have sanded this section, and they sort of came off. Took a while. And then this section, I used blowtorch. The blowtorch works reasonably well, so let's do that. Of course it stinks, and I'm in a well ventilated area. So that's that side done. I'm going to do this side. There it is. They're not fully gone, but they're a lot less visible. These are the wheels going on the wall hanger. A good contrast, big and small, just like classic hot rod. So I'm going to clean this one up now, make it look like that. Ideally, I'd have the tyre taken off this rim, but I don't want to have to pay someone to do it. And I took the other tyre off the other rim by myself, and I ended up having to pop the tube to get it out because I just couldn't get enough air out of it. I don't have a valve core remover, so I just ended up stabbing it and then ripped it out. This is going to get wire brushed with that, and then grind these flatter on the top, and try and polish the spokes and the lip. And there we have it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Kind of want to put them on there. But that's a 4-stud pattern and these are 5. One day, maybe. I've got a few more of those rims laying around, so maybe. How freaking cool does that look? Red. There's a few things left to do on this. Going to chop the hub down a bit, the bit sticking out, and then put a chrome cap over that, front and back. Going to make a little hairpin. Going to do the interior, and then I'm going to fill in the bottom. Let's climb off the ladder and show you. So from here, from there, like, just fill it in with something so you can't see up in there. Hairpin from there to here. Yeah, not sure how I'm going to do that. Maybe it can just hang in midair. Just attach it in here and it'll come out and just sort of hang here, not attached maybe. I think I want to do the interior first. When I say interior, I mean wrap the steering wheel, and then I want to chop this out, put a piece of wood from like here up to here with a bracket, probably on the back side, and then I've got some vinyl. I'll just make a seat top. We'll go there. Then I got to put a little platform here because there's going to be a stuffed gorilla sitting inside of it. He's going to be driving it. So let's do that. Right, after a bit of messing around, got the seat back cut out. That gap is there on purpose, so it can tuck underneath the body. So it's going to be like that. Well, after a few trips back and forth, I got this cut out. I'm pretty happy with it. It's got that nice roll top on it. This is the fabric or vinyl I'm going to be using. It looks good against the red. I'm just going to keep it real simple. You've got this beautiful roll. You won't see, the only part you'll see is just this top part. So I'm thinking I can probably just glue and staple and then trim it up. I've got that attached to the foam and the wood. And I've just bent up this piece of metal with the body on there and just sprayed some black spray paint. And that's left me with where this needs to go. So I can't get in there with the body on. I thought I'd show you that before I get too far ahead of myself and just start making stuff without recording it. Also got the steering wheel mostly wrapped. You'll only see this part from like there to there. Yeah, you'll see that bit. So I just gotta, I'm just gluing it on there. So I just gotta put a bit more glue on there and push into place. And whack some screws in that, and that'll be the interior mostly done. I quite like that brown colour. Got the steering wheel in, the seat back, and the monkey's perch. He'll be sitting up quite tall on it. The monkey won't be here for a week or two, hopefully sooner. The next step, I'm going to paint this white. To try and blend in, paint that white, this white. And put this wheel on there so I can figure out where to mount the headlight. I'm thinking somewhere up here so it's above the wheel. I love the look of low headlights. Look at that over there. I'm gonna have to have it, and this is a really cool bullet-shaped headlight. So I got to figure out how far up it's gonna sit, and then what it's gonna mount onto. Tail light's easy. There, the wheel sitting on there. Headlight. It's a pretty cool headlight. There's no glow in it, there's no wiring, doesn't need it. So I'm thinking about there, maybe just under the body line. You should be able to see it past the wheel when it's up on the wall. I'm gonna bolt it to the grill. So I've got this piece of aluminium rod, solid. I'm gonna turn it and have it be the doodad. I've got this really cool chrome wing nut that you'll see later. These really cool wing nut and this little cap are off a shower head. Alright, that's pretty cool. You won't freaking see it though. It's going to be way up in the air. There's going to be a wheel in front of it. And then this end, I got to drill a hole in the side of the grill here somewhere. So it's going to be something like that. Down here, so the top of this is in line with the body line. And I was talking to the customer and I suggested painting this body line that goes from the grill all the way around to the back white. So it's not just a big block of red, there's a white stripe on it. Now I'm going to mask off this body line. I'm going to cut across here as best I can. And then up here, cut across here as best I can. Also going to paint this white, so I want to try and do a chrome effect. This will also be white, just plain white, straight down to there. And that'll break up the big redness of the whole thing. Also, maybe fine black lines up here. And then in the grill, do some black lines in the grill. So let's do that. Turned out pretty good. Now onto the door handle. I've got these samples here. This is a light polish and this is a mirror polish chrome. I've got this color underneath it to see how it picks it up, because the door handle here protrudes, so it's going to pick up some reflections of the red base color underneath it. So there'd be like a tiny little sliver of like a red mist, but then you got like a light section, then a dark section, then a light section, then a... But then I was holding this up here, and then it looks different. It's picking up the oranges, so don't worry about that. It's dark underneath and light on top. So that's what I'm gonna go for. Sort of have a horizon line through the center of the handle, just with a handheld template. Mist a little bit of black on it and see if it looks horrible. That's why I haven't unmasked it yet, because if I don't like it, I can try again. But hopefully I can get it done in one. Give this a go, shall we? It's about halfway. How's that? Looks chrome? It's chrome-ish. A little bit thicker on the border there, I think. We'll do like a little bit of a reflection up on there. What do you reckon? A bit dark under there? From a distance, I reckon it sells the illusion. I don't hate it. I'm going to stick with that. I was doing some test bends. This little bender. And this stuff bent pretty good. So I'm going to put these two in the lathe and clean all the paint off them. Then try and polish them up a little bit and try my best to weld them to make a hairpin. These are extremely thin. This one bent a lot nicer than this one. I can still use them. Hope they're long enough. Chop them the same size. Chop them off around the same bend. Make a bullet shape to connect them. Here. Just in case you're interested in what I use to do that, a 120 grip flat disc, a Flick Scotch-Brite, but it's hard, so it's a poly flat disc, and then this guy felt flat disc and a brown bar. It works. Well, I've got liquids and stuff, but that works better on just bare metal. So it's not full mirror polish. It's still got some scratches in it. It's okay, because you're going to be seeing that from about there. Ta-da! Bolted it on there. Happy with that. It is floating. Magic. Remember, this thing's up in the air. You're gonna be about that far away from it. Oh, maybe that far. So you won't be able to see a whole lot of details up close. So the hardest thing left to do is to fill in the blank along the bottom here. Here's one bit. I'm using this stuff, black core flute. It's lightweight, It's easy to cut, and in one direction it's very rigid. So that's what I'm going to be using for this filler underneath there. And there's the filler. Next time you see this, it's going to be getting mounted to a wall. Got the car all packed up with everything I could possibly need, including the new sign. Got the cleat and the tripod for the camera. Got the body in here, it's bubble wrapped, blankets, towels, sheets. It's pretty secure. I got that in the trailer. It's not going anywhere. And then I got my big ladder. Let's go install this thing. Would you have a look at that? There's a thing of beauty. Me and the customer are extremely happy with how it turned out, and the placement of it, and ripped cardboard around it, make it look like it's bursting out the wall. If you're ever in Korumburra, come and check it out. It's at McGillis Play Centre. I'll give you a virtual tour and their contact information. Enjoy.